Hi, and welcome to the long-awaited premiere, Season 2 of Design Style. Yes, this season promises to be even more exciting than the last one. We are debuting with the conversion of an empty room into a baby nursery fit for a beautiful baby girl. And of course, we will be providing you with those informative tips like we normally do so that you can then go out and do it on your own. When we get back, it's design time. Stay tuned. Welcome back. The Design Style team has been called in to do a baby's nursery today. So let's go meet the baby's godmother.
Oh, hi, Joanna.
Hi, Ava. How are you?
I'm great. What about you?
I'm fine.
Are you in to see the room today?
Oh, yes, definitely.
Come right on in.
Thank you.
Okay, well, Joanna, this is the room.
Wow. Well, Eva, first of all, let me congratulate you on the birth of your baby goddaughter. And normally we get these kind of calls from expectant mothers. So it was very unusual to get this type of call from the godmother, and that's the reason why we're here. When we got this call, we decided to say yes right away, and so we're here. So give us a little more insight into the baby story and why you're the one doing the room and not the mother.
Okay, first let me say thank you, Joanna, for coming. I'm so excited.
Yes.
Yeah, well, actually, my goddaughter Taya was born overseas a little over a month ago.
Yeah.
And I decided to give them a surprise with a beautiful nursery.
Okay, so the family's overseas now?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. That's very nice of you. Well, first of all, let me tell you, the room is quite large. It's quite comfortable, and I think it's going to be perfect for the baby's needs and the mother's needs, especially during the feeding and the diaper times. So tell me, do you have any specific color or style that you want to see in this piece?
No, Joanna, I'm leaving everything up to you. I do, however, have all the nursery furniture, but if you feel the need to change the color to suit the design, go right ahead. I have no problem with that. I'm in great hands.
Okay, great. So we have carte blanche to do whatever we want. That's perfect. Now we have quite a bit of work to do. We first of all have to kind of finish emptying the room. You've already started, I noticed. I need to bring the painters in, get accessories to match the furniture that you have. So we have quite a bit of work to do. Now the rules are you cannot see the design until it's finished. So no peeking, and I'll give you a call when we're done.
Okay, sounds like a plan, Joanna. I'm quite busy sometimes, so I'm leaving everything up to you. Please give me a call when it's done. I know that the room will look marvelous.
All right, thank you. And it will, I promise you.
Okay, well, thank you so much. Honestly, I feel so excited, so speechless. I'm just so excited that I can't wait to see the room. I'm so happy that Design Style took my call and they came right along to see what they can do for me.
When we get back, we'll break the design down and then it's paint time. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Now the room has been totally emptied, and as you can see, it's very, very large. Now, don't worry about the floor for now. It is going to be tiled, so we're not really putting too much emphasis on the floor at this point in time. Let's check out the ceiling. Now if you look at the ceiling, it's a beautiful chocolate, and believe it or not, that's where I got my inspiration from. I love the chocolate brown, and so I decided to incorporate it in the colors on the wall, which you will see a little later. So what we're going to be doing to the ceiling is that we're just going to restain it, but what's going to be really superb, the walls. Now, let's look at the colors that we're going to be using in the room. I'm going to be using 3 colors. The main color is pink, that's going to go on the walls. However, what I'm going to be doing to the bottom half of the wall is what's going to create the interest and of course the drama. I'm going to be creating panels using 2 accent colors, chocolate and beige, and we're all going to be doing it with paint from Harris Paints. How are you?
Hi, Joanna. I'm fine, thank you.
Nice to see you.
Same here,
First
same
of all,
here.
let me tell you, I love your dress. This
Oh,
is total Harris representation. Love it, love it.
oh, thank you so much.
Well, Kathy, as you know, we've called ahead, and you know our colors are pink, chocolate, and of course, a creamy beige. Now, I chose Harris because the shades that you guys have, I absolutely loved. And as always, you know, we get our paints here. Nothing but the best.
That is true.
Now, we chose pink. First of all, I want to know, what do you think about our color scheme, especially the pink?
Well, Joanna, you know, color holds immense significance in our lives. And color has the power to affect our emotions and how we respond to people, things, and ideas. The pink that you've chosen, pink is a color for happiness, you know, tenderness, you know, it's a color of love, a color for caring.
Yes.
All the emotions that come into play when you have a nursery.
Yes.
So you've actually made a good choice. Also, pink has that ability to diminish aggression, which is something you do not want emanating from a young baby.
Right.
So you've actually made a great choice with the pink that you have.
And the chocolate is not too strong, isn't it? Like too dark for the nursery? No?
Of course not. The chocolate is, as you know, is our earth color,
Yes.
and chocolate gives you that sense of stability.
Okay.
Chocolate also gives us wholesomeness.
Yes.
Because it's an earth color. So that is a good choice.
And our final color, the creamy beige, what do you think?
Or the creamy beige ties it all up,
Yes.
because beige comes off the palette of white, and white gives you that sense of purity, and also white gives you new beginnings.
Okay.
And the nursery is for air.
It's for a little girl, a baby girl.
Oh, beautiful, because the pink there would be your main color, right?
Right.
And
Yes.
pink gives strength. That's why we say pink for girls.
Yes.
Pink actually gives strength to a baby girl.
Oh, good.
That's
So
what the psychology
so
of
the
color
color
says.
palette is perfect.
I think you've made the great choice, because your color choices are a reflection of you, Joanna. And your color choice has the power to create the right feel and atmosphere in your space.
Okay.
So you've done a great job.
Thank you very much. Well, there you have it from our Harris experts, psychology of color. I guess I made the perfect color choice. Now, you're probably wondering what's happening here. Well, because I want to do panels for the bottom half of the wall, we first of all have to create the panels. Now, it would entail some measuring, which is what we're doing now. And what I did was that I created a little template, and I put it on the wall so Larry can actually see what color goes where. So we've measured out the wall, and of course, I have to calculate to see exactly how many inches or meters we're going to be putting which color where. So this is a little template that I've created, and Larry's just going to follow it out. And that's what he's doing, just tracing out the template, but this time he's doing it on the wall. Let's now go over here. 1 inch. Yes, 1 inch is white. We first have to create panels on the bottom half of the wall by using painter's tape. Creating the panels involves some measuring, and you must use a level, as this is what will determine the straightness of your line. Yes, the process is time consuming, but the end result adds style and character to the space and is definitely worth the effort. It is important that the correct tape be used when creating the panels, because you do not want the paint to peel off when the tape is pulled. Painter's tape does not grab and stick to the surface like most tapes, and so it is ideal for these paint jobs. Always remember that you can create any design with painter's tape, and that you must let the paint dry before removing the tape. going onto the wall, and Larry's doing a great job. We have our white, we have our cream, we have our chocolate. Now don't mind the painter's tape, which is green. The reason why the tape is there is to create the perfect panels when we peel the tape off. Believe it or not, I'm loving my panels. When we get back, we'll be checking out the furniture. As you can see, I'm here with some furniture in the background. I'm here with Ken, and Ken is the one who built the furniture, and this is the furniture for the baby nursery. Ken, how are you doing? You okay?
I'm good, doing pretty good today, thank you.
Okay. Now, we have just 2 pieces here. Of course, there are other pieces, and Ken is going to go through each piece with us. So, Ken, first of all, let me tell you, absolutely beautiful. I love it, love it, love it. Tell me a little about this piece. What are we using this piece for in the nursery?
Well, this piece is the wardrobe. That's basically the centerpiece of the nursery furniture set. And it's 2 big open doors with interior cabinet space. There will be a clothes hanger rack here for the baby's clothes. And the dimensions are basically set to fit small clothes. There are 2 large drawers at the bottom. And you can notice that the drawers are all flush face, so it looks very clean when the unit is closed.
I was wondering, I mean, you don't have the handles or anything, and I just love that clean finish. And this is the changing station.
Well, this will be the most functional unit of the set. So this is a fairly large change table. It's got 2 drawers for towels and diapers and other baby items. And the top change unit, which receives a 4-inch foam mattress, also has 2 cabinets. Spots to put like bottles and items like that. The beauty of the piece is that once the baby grows up and is no longer designed for the table, you can just take the piece off.
And it becomes another lovely piece of furniture in the room that you can use as a bookshelf, you can use to store stuff for the baby. So it's really multifunctional. That's what I love about it. Definitely. Now, what other piece did you do? We're not going to show everybody. We're not going to show the viewers the other pieces. So what else did you do for the baby?
The last piece is a 3-drawer chest. It has the same clean look as the wardrobe. 3 large drawers, all in the same sliding hidden handles kind of design.
Now tell me, how long did it take for you to do those 3 pieces?
All 3 pieces took us about 7 or 8 days, working about 5-6 hours a day. So
that's fantastic. That's fantastic. And I love the color. I love the finish. The only problem I have is that I don't think this dark color will go with my design. So we'll have to paint it white.
Well, it's whatever the client wants.
Yes, you don't mind, Ken? I mean, I'm loving the wood. The wood is fantastic. It's just that we have a lot of brown going on in the ceiling. We have a lot of brown going on in the walls. And I just think the color might be a little too heavy for the room. But I would have loved to have kept the brown if the color scheme was different. But it wouldn't be a problem for you to change to white, right?
It wouldn't be a problem at all. I mean, the nature of the wood means it would take the paint very well. It wouldn't soak in too much. And the white would also maintain the clean look. It would have a very good clean look. And it would be brighter for the baby room also if it was in white.
But Ken, let me congratulate you. I think the furniture is absolutely wonderful. It looks like something out of a catalog. I can't believe you built it. I mean, it's very well made, very well done, and I absolutely love the finish.
They're fairly solid too. No, thank you.
Yes. Here are some pointers you need to take heed of when designing a nursery. A baby's nursery should be a soothing space for both parents and kids, and you'll probably use the baby's room for changing diapers and other everyday tasks. In addition to a crib that meets modern safety standards, you'll want a comfortable easy chair or cushioned rocking chair to cuddle you while you cuddle your little one. If you are nursing or just want a little extra support for your back, be sure to include a footstool that's a comfortable height for you. While you are thinking of major furniture pieces, a twin bed or day bed, although optional, is a good idea for those inevitable long nights when you're up and down with a sick or fretful little one. Besides, your child will grow into that twin bed almost before you know it. You will also need a conventional changing table with a built-in low rail around the perimeter of the changing pad. The rail should be at least a few inches higher than the pad to help keep the baby from rolling off. Once you've got the crib, comfy chair, changing table, dresser and optional extra bed in place, the rest is child's play. If the room is for the baby only, you may be tempted to spend a fortune on decorating treatments. There's no harm in doing this as long as you avoid items with small parts or cords, but please don't spend a fortune on special effects. Babies can't really see details or pick out the nuances of color until they're 6 months old or so. However, you can provide short-term toys and board books that stimulate baby and also provide a decorative element. Just about any color scheme can work, but it's usually best to keep colors on the clear, light side. Little ones don't usually like sophisticated gray tones, and too many dark shades can make the typical small bedroom feel and look even smaller. When we get back, we are going to put it all together, so stay tuned. Welcome back. Well, we're going to move away from the baby nursery for a little bit because, as you know, Valentine's is around the corner, and before we get to the baby nursery, we must have love and lots of it. And I'm standing in a bedroom where we've created a little intimate setting for two, and here we've gotten everything. Well, all accessories are from Elegance by Innovation, which is located in the head cornerstone building at Massad in Grosley. Now, they've given us this beautiful table runner, which is red and white. In fact, it has hearts on it, so that makes it even more special. It has a little bit of black, so it kind of breaks the red and white and harmonizes all three colors, because as you know, red, white and black go really well together. We have also napkin rings and candles, and the napkin rings are quite beautiful. In fact, we've kind of used them in the napkins and also used them to hold our candles, or kind of put the candles in, so they serve as candle stand and napkin rings. So we kind of gave them a dual kind of use. We also have our red plate chargers, which of course add some color to the table, and they've also provided us with a beautiful white damask linen tablecloth. Now, the thing about the damask linen is that it's very strong. I mean, this will last for years. Honestly, it will. And we've covered our chairs with white chair covers, red bows, just to kind of give us this nice formal feeling. I mean, after all, Valentine's is special. It's not an ordinary day, right? It's not. And of course, we've topped it all off with our bottle of wine. That's a must-have. Check on the list, must-have. And everything has come together. So this is our little intimate dining corner, or dinner corner, in our bedroom. And it's just set for two. Only two. Elegance by Innovation is owned by Elena Phillip, who has over 20 years of experience in the hospitality industry. The company provides tablecloth, accessories, silk and cotton cushion covers, mattress pads for bed and bathroom, and 100% cotton bed and bath linen. They also provide total linen solutions for hotels in the Caribbean, provides a wide range of linen in plain, self-designed, satin band and damask, with matching tablecloths and other items needed for restaurants. Now, I got this lovely throw from Elegance by Innovation, of course, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's soft, it's textured, and I love, as you can see, the color. It's all Valentine's. Now, let's go to the bed. Pretty interesting. This is a perfect setup for Valentine's. It's not too fussy. It's quite simple, actually. Clean lines, and of course, you've got the red and white going on in there. Color, color, color. Everything again provided by Elegance. Beautiful white comforter, the Ralph Lauren comforter, so that alone should tell you, full of style, and of course it is going to last pretty long. Of course, the red cushions, you must have cushions because they add volume to your bed, and the more volume you have, the prettier a bed looks. However, point to note, don't have your cushions all in one size. Have different sizes, so that adds interest to your bed, and of course different colors. If you notice, red and white is our theme color, but by adding in a different color of pillowcases, it's red, white with hints of brown and cream, it really added interest to our bed, and it made it a lot more attractive. So remember, play with color. Don't be afraid. Try using 3 colors if you can at the same time. Different shades make it more interesting. Another thing you must never forget, especially on Valentine's night: candles, candles, candles. Lots of candles. The more the merrier. Candles do create a romantic ambience. They're very important, and the more you have, the better it is. But place them at strategic points. Don't put like a lump of candles, 3 or 4, all in one place, because of course the more candles you have in a corner, the more light you will have. You want to create soft lighting, not too loud, something very romantic. So you can probably place 2 or 3 at a time in a corner, and try to place them at different parts in the room. Candles, yes, are very important and do play an important role where romance is concerned. Of course, last but not least, flowers. Which lady wouldn't love flowers? Roses preferably, and please use roses on Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's, everyone. And now let's return to our baby nursery. Welcome back. Now today is D-Day, Design Day, Done Day. That means we're finishing everything today. Now as you can see, I'm in the room and it's finished. The paint is done. And I love the pink. I love the way the pink came out. It's a very subtle pink and it goes very, very nicely with the accent colors that I chose, the chocolate and the cream. Now the stripes, let's talk a little bit about the stripes. Very troublesome, yes. Took a lot of time, yes. But tell me, isn't it worth it? Absolutely stunning. They blend nicely, and of course the room already looks like a nursery, like a child's room. As you can see, I kind of convinced Eva to go with molding for the top. Remember, we were supposed to paint it white, but I wanted to add some depth to the wall, and so we put molding to match the base molding, and as you can see, yes, it does add some dimension to the space, which is exactly what I wanted. So what's left to be done now is to put up the drapes. As you can see, the guys are working hard at getting the windows finished. So today we're putting up the drapes, moving in furniture, putting our little finishing touches, the little accessories, and of course making it very comfortable for mommy, daddy and baby. Now, the curtains are of course a deeper pink than the wall. And always remember, whenever you're designing, don't make it too matchy-matchy because everything will just look very bland because they're all the same. You want to add interest, and as a result, I went with a little deeper pink than the wall, so you see a difference. And of course, my inspiration for the room really jumped off this fabric. I saw this fabric and I absolutely loved it, the stripes, the color combination, and this was actually my inspiration piece for the room. That was why I decided to go with stripes, go with the different pinks, and so on and so forth. And if you notice, I didn't do the curtains too long because at the end of the day, I didn't really want to hide the stripe effect, so I kept my curtains very short, just underneath the window. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Well, we're just getting the room clean now. As you can see, the floor has been tiled, and Eva got that done for us. She saved us a heck of a time. So that was really, really good on her part. And now it's just left us to move the furniture in. So let's go. Well, the furniture is in. It took us some time. Looks wonderful. Eva got it painted white. And I have to admit, the white really does go with the decor. I think if it had remained brown, it probably would have been a little too dark. So it even lifts the room, makes it feel even lighter than it already is. So we just have the crib to move in, a little more bits and pieces to do. We're having a very hot day. It's really, really hot, and we're trying to get this done as quickly as possible because, like I said, Eva is waiting patiently. She's actually out there just waiting for us to finish. Well, as you can see, we're mounting up the crib, and it's a beautiful crib. It really, really is. I love the wood finish, and it's not the same brown that we have in the ceiling or we have in our walls. We've gone with a different type of brown, and like I said, we're not keeping it matchy-matchy because you can use the same color for different shades. And that's what design is all about. It's not all about matching. It's just keeping different shades of the same color, and that adds interest to the entire space. Well, I got some lovely wall decals and stickers, in other words. And it's actually the baby's name. They spell out Taya's name, T-A-Y-A. And so I'm just going to put them on this side of the wall, just above the head of the crib. So that's what I'm doing now. And of course, it's fun. Add some fun to the space, yeah. And of course, you know, I'm not going to put it all in one line. You want to make it fun. You want to make it funky, because after all, it is a baby. You don't want anything too severe. We're not in discipline school here. It's a nursery. And of course, I kept to the tones of chocolate. I decided to use chocolate against the pink to kind of pop. So her name will kind of like pop. Voila. And we are done. Perfect, isn't it? They're going to love it. Well, I'm just trying to jazz up the furniture a little bit, because the white, although it's really nice, I think it's a little plain. So I'm putting some stickers on it to make it more childlike, and of course to make the furniture a little more interesting. Man, I thought putting stickers were easy. This is difficult because everything comes in one, and then you have to try to stick it all together. And it's just so time consuming, and it's just pissing me off. The baby's dirty clothes. So this is actually a clothes hamper. Quite neat, isn't it? Storage. That's really cute. Baby's first album. Well, I'm sitting in a very comfortable chair, and this chair is what's going to be used by mommy when she's feeding Taya. Now, a good chair is very important to have in a nursery. Not only does it alleviate the back and shoulder pain that the mother might have after giving birth, but it also helps during feeding. And don't forget a footstool. A footstool is also very important, as it takes the weight off the feet. Now, a good chair also serves another purpose. It's good to sit in one at the end of a very long and hard day, and we just had one. The nursery is completed. When we get back, we'll see what Eva says. Stay tuned. Insurance plays an important role in home ownership, and who better than Sanusia Insurances to keep you secure? Here are a few tips you need to know. When you insure your home, you are really insuring two distinct things: the structure of your home and your personal belongings. When it comes to the structure, you should insure your home for the total amount it would cost to rebuild your home if it were destroyed. This is not the market value, but the cost to rebuild. If you do not have sufficient insurance, your company may only pay a portion of the cost of replacing or repairing damaged items. Therefore, you need to have an estimate on the amount to rebuild your home. For a quick estimate, you multiply the building cost per square foot by the total square footage of your house. Check the value of your insurance policy against rising building costs each year. Do not insure your home for the market value. The cost of rebuilding your home may be higher or lower than the price you paid for it or the price you could sell it for today. Most lending institutions require you to buy enough insurance to cover the amount of your mortgage. Make sure it is also enough to cover the cost of rebuilding. When it comes to insuring the contents of your home, make an inventory of everything you own in your home and write down the major items you own along with all available information such as serial number, make or model numbers, purchase prices, and so on. Document your inventory. Take either still or video pictures and attach receipts to the inventory when available. Update the inventory when you make major purchases. Don't put your policy up on a shelf somewhere and let it collect dust. Review your policy every year. These important insurance tips were brought to you by Mutual Insurance. Welcome back. Well, the baby's godmother, Eva, she's been waiting to see this room impatiently. Actually, she's standing right behind the door. So let's not keep her waiting. Let's bring her in and see what she thinks of the nursery. Eva, you ready? Come in, come in. What do you think?
Very, very pretty.
You like the colors?
Very much.
The chocolates and the pinks and the whites. You see, it all came together. And you like the stripes? We wanted to do something different on the walls. Definitely. And have a seat, have a seat. We gave the mommy a comfortable chair because we think she needs one in the room. Yes? Oh yes, that's a footstool. Very nice. I love this footstool. Actually, Brian, he works with us on Design Style. He's not with us today, but Brian did the footstool and he did a wonderful job as usual. So you like the teddy bear? Yes. So tell me, what do you think of the room?
Very quiet, lovely, relaxing. Everything just blends in perfectly. Wow. Thanks very much.
Yes, that's a baby hamper. That's to put Taya's clothes in. So you put all her dirty clothes in here.
Oh, wow. Joanna, what is this?
It's a storage chest, so you can put all the little baby stuff in there. You know, if you have little jewelry pieces for her, you know, just a little storage chest for her.
Nice. So you gave her a little album there, yeah, for memories?
Yes, baby's first album, of course. You put her picture in the front. Yes.
And even more interesting, her name. Wow.
Yes.
Just to finish it up.
Yes. And of course, that's her little corner right here.
Oh boy, the parents gonna love this. Oh boy. Can't wait for them to come down.
Right. And you see, we changed the furniture to white. You understand now why the brown couldn't work?
Now I'm seeing why.
Yes. I really hope that they have fun in this room. I hope they make pleasant memories in this room. And congratulations on the birthday of your godchild. I hope all you guys have some serious fun in this room. It's a room that I designed so you guys can enjoy together with the baby.
Thank you. Oh, can you say thank you to Joanna and her team for coming here and making it happen for me. I'm so loving it, and I know that my friends, when they come down, they'll be like, oh my God. Thank you so much, Design Style.
another episode of Design Style. We've made another client very happy. What else can I say? Until next time, stay safe. If you need advice or help on any of your home projects, just email your questions or comments to designstyleslu@gmail.com and we will address them on the show.